Your energy is getting too powerful, and the universe is responding. Across the world, and especially in the US, people are feeling a strange inner tension, a quiet sense that something is shifting inside them, yet they can't put it into words. It feels like living between two realities at the same time, the life you're currently experiencing, and the life you can sense is waiting for you. This is the modern spiritual crisis. People feel disconnected from their own potential. They chase goals, hit milestones, follow the normal path, yet still carry an emptiness that success can't fill. They work harder but feel less alive. They achieve more but feel less aligned. They're surrounded by noise yet feel internally silent. And the real problem is this: most people are living completely out of sync with the energy they carry. Society has conditioned them to think externally, get the job, fix the relationship, make more money, but hardly anyone is taught how to direct their internal state, their frequency, their consciousness. So people wake up every day repeating the same thoughts, carrying the same emotions, reacting with the same patterns, unknowingly broadcasting the same energy into the quantum field. And the universe keeps reflecting that energy back. This creates a loop: same vibration, same results, same experiences. You can change your goals, change your plans, even change your environment, but nothing truly shifts until the energy behind you shifts first. That's why people feel stuck. Not because life is against them, not because they're unlucky, not because they're missing something, but because they're trying to create a new reality with an old frequency. The deeper layer of the problem is that most people still believe reality is fixed, solid, predictable. But quantum physics shows the opposite. Particles exist in a state of possibility until observed. Outcomes rearrange in response to attention. Reality doesn't sit still, it responds. Which means your focus is not passive. Your thoughts are not harmless. Your emotions are not invisible. Your energy is not neutral. You are influencing the field around you every moment, even when you don't realize it. But most people are observing life through the lens of fear, scarcity, and old wounds. They're sending signals of doubt into the field, and the field keeps giving feedback that matches the signal. This is why cycles repeat: relationships that feel the same, financial patterns that return, emotional triggers that don't disappear. People think nothing is changing, but something is changing. Their energy is collapsing into the same outcomes because no one ever taught them how to redirect it. And the saddest part? Deep down, everyone senses that they're capable of more clarity, more alignment, more purpose, more power. They feel the pull of a higher version of themselves, but they don't know how to reach it. They don't understand the language of their own energy. They don't realize they're interacting with reality at a quantum level every second of their lives. They don't see that the universe isn't ignoring them, it's responding to the frequency they're unconsciously sending out. This is the real problem: people are powerful, but unaware. Energetic, but unfocused. Connected, but distracted. Ready, but untrained. And until they learn how to align their inner world, their outer world will keep echoing the same old story. The breakthrough begins when you finally realize that the problem was never a lack of potential, it was a lack of understanding. People spend their entire lives trying to change matter with matter, pushing harder, forcing outcomes, fighting resistance. But transformation doesn't start from the outside. It starts when you discover the truth that has been quietly sitting underneath everything: your inner state is the blueprint of your outer reality. This understanding often arrives in unexpected ways: synchronicities, repeating numbers, sudden clarity, a strange urge to change, moments where the world feels like it's talking back. For many people, this awakening begins during a difficult period: heartbreak, burnout, loneliness, a life transition. When everything falls apart, the old identity cracks open, and the deeper self finally has space to speak. And what it reveals is shocking: you are not just a person with thoughts, you are a field of energy interacting with a larger field of energy. You start discovering that intuition isn't imagination. It's information. Coincidences aren't coincidences. They're alignment. Sudden ideas aren't random. They're signals. And emotions aren't just feelings. They're frequencies. This is where ancient spirituality and modern quantum research quietly shake hands. You learn that the observer effect isn't just a scientific term, it's a mirror of how your attention shapes your life. You learn that your heart's electromagnetic field is measurable and powerful. You learn that your subconscious mind is broadcasting signals even when you're silent. You learn that the universe is not a distant, separate thing, it's a responsive matrix of possibilities. The discovery gets deeper when you start seeing patterns. You think of someone, and they call. You imagine a scenario, and it happens. You shift your mood, and the day shifts with you. At first you brush it off. But eventually the evidence becomes too consistent to ignore. You notice moments of flow, where life feels effortless and aligned. You notice moments where your desires begin showing up faster. You notice how your energy affects people, rooms, conversations, outcomes. And slowly, a realization forms, your life wasn't stuck. Your energy was stuck. And once your energy shifts, the world around you starts shifting too. This discovery changes everything because it introduces a new possibility. If your energy influences your reality, then you're not powerless. You're not waiting for luck. You're not hoping life will bring you something better. You're a participant, a co-creator, connected to a quantum field that responds to who you are becoming. This discovery feels like waking up from a dream you didn't know you were in. You begin questioning old beliefs that kept you small. You begin noticing how fear shaped your choices. You begin seeing how your thoughts kept recreating the same version of your life. And you begin realizing that every new level of your reality requires a new level of your energy. The most powerful part of this discovery is understanding that nothing was ever random. Every setback, every delay, every frustration, all of it was pushing you toward this moment of awakening. The moment where you stop living unconsciously and start living intentionally. Where you stop reacting to life and start directing it. Where you stop doubting your power and start using it. This is the discovery every spiritual awakening leads to. Your energy is not just part of your life. It is the engine of your life. And once you know this, your entire reality begins to open. Now that you understand your energy is the engine of your reality, the next step is learning how to use it. This is where everything begins to change, because the method isn't complicated, mystical, or unreachable, it's practical, repeatable, and backed by both spiritual tradition and modern science. The first part of the method is awareness. You cannot shift what you do not see. Most people run on automatic thoughts. 95% of their daily patterns come from the subconscious mind. That means your past is controlling your present, and your present is creating your future. The method starts by interrupting that loop. When you become aware of your internal state, your emotions, your beliefs, your inner voice, you pull yourself out of the old program. You stop letting fear run the show. You stop letting doubt write your story. You stop living from old emotional memories. This awareness is like flipping on a light in a dark room. Suddenly, the patterns are visible, and once you see them, you can change them. The second part is energetic alignment. This means shifting your internal frequency before the physical world changes. Most people wait for external results to feel better, but the quantum approach reverses this. You feel the new reality first, and then the new reality arrives. This is not imagination, it's energetic rehearsal. Your brain doesn't distinguish between something vividly imagined and something physically experienced. Neuroscientists have shown this. The body begins preparing for the new reality even before it shows up. When you repeatedly feel the emotions of the future you want, clarity, confidence, abundance, love, you're tuning your energy to match the timeline you want to step into. The third part is focused intention. Intention is not hoping. Intention is a clear, coherent signal sent into the quantum field. It's the intersection of thought, the picture of what you want, and emotion, the energy you transmit. When both align, the field responds. This is why scattered desires lead to scattered outcomes. The universe doesn't respond to mixed signals, it responds to coherent ones. The fourth part is letting go. This doesn't mean giving up. It means releasing the energetic chokehold created by desperation, fear, or overthinking. When you try to force outcomes, you're signaling lack. When you relax into trust, you signal alignment. Letting go is what allows the manifestation to move from potential into form. The method also includes practical exercises that anchor the shift. Coherence breathing, slow breathing to synchronize heart and mind, creating a measurable electromagnetic field that influences your environment. Identity rehearsal, spending a few minutes each day acting, thinking, and feeling as the version of you who already has the life you want. Quantum visualization, focusing on one clear outcome with emotion, not effort. Energy clearing, releasing old emotions through journaling, grounding, or silence to reset your frequency. These exercises train your nervous system to operate from the future instead of the past. As alignment strengthens, something incredible happens, synchronicities increase, intuition sharpens, decisions become clearer, and opportunities begin appearing that match your upgraded energy. This is not magic. This is resonance. You become a vibrational match to the reality you're creating. And once you can hold that alignment consistently, your external world has no choice but to reorganize around it. Because the universe doesn't respond to what you want. It responds to what you are. And this method makes you become the version of yourself your future requires. When the method is applied consistently, transformation begins to happen, not slowly, not as a wish, but as a tangible shift in your life. At first, it shows up in subtle ways, a decision feels easier, an opportunity appears without effort, relationships feel more aligned. Then it becomes undeniable, your energy is actively reshaping your reality. The transformation starts inside. Your thoughts, once chaotic and reactive, become focused and coherent. Your emotions, once heavy and unpredictable, become aligned with your highest vision. Your actions, once uncertain, begin flowing naturally toward what truly matters. People around you notice it before you do. They sense a presence, a confidence, a magnetic field that draws them in. This is not ego, it's resonance. You are no longer struggling against life, life is beginning to flow through you. Your days are filled with moments of clarity that were previously rare, sudden insights, unexpected opportunities, meaningful coincidences. You start to recognize these as signals of alignment, proof that your inner state is the blueprint for your outer world. Old fears, patterns, and limitations lose their grip. Relationships transform because your energy now communicates a higher frequency of connection. Career and financial opportunities shift because your clarity and alignment act like a magnet for situations and people who match your vibration. Even your health begins to respond, energy, vitality, and focus improve as your internal state stabilizes and your nervous system operates from coherence rather than stress. This transformation is not merely external success, it is identity evolution. You begin to see yourself not as a product of circumstances, but as a conscious creator. You recognize that every thought, emotion, and action has energetic consequences. You take responsibility not as a burden, but as a tool of empowerment. And with this awareness comes freedom, the freedom to choose who you become, the freedom to navigate life intentionally, the freedom to step into possibilities that once seemed impossible. Every step forward reinforces the next. Every alignment strengthens the field around you, accelerating results and experiences. And when others witness your transformation, it inspires them, your presence alone becomes a signal that change is possible. This is the ultimate power of quantum manifestation, the internal change precipitates external reality. Your energy is no longer ignored. It commands attention. It reshapes relationships, environments, and opportunities. And most importantly, it reshapes your own perception of what is possible. You are no longer confined by past patterns. You are no longer reacting to life. You are creating life, moment by moment, with precision, clarity, and intention. This transformation is the living proof that the universe responds to aligned consciousness. You step into your future not as a passive observer, but as an active participant. The subtle energies once overlooked now become your instruments, orchestrating a reality that matches your highest vision. And once you reach this state, you realize, you have always been capable. You have always had the power. You have always been the force that shapes your life, and now, the world finally begins reflecting that truth. Now that you have seen the power of your energy, the transformation it brings, and the alignment it creates, it's time to step into the mission that gives all of this meaning. The mission is simple yet profound: to consciously live as the creator of your reality, and to use that energy to positively influence the world around you. Every person who awakens to this power has a responsibility, not out of obligation, but out of recognition that your energy radiates far beyond your personal life. You've discovered that your thoughts, emotions, and intentions ripple into the quantum field, affecting outcomes, opportunities, and people in ways that are often invisible but undeniably real. The mission is to direct that power deliberately. To stop unconsciously reacting to life and start intentionally shaping it. This means committing to practices that maintain high-frequency energy, daily awareness, emotional coherence, focused intention, visualization, gratitude, and alignment with your higher self. It means choosing actions that support your evolution instead of feeding old patterns. It means prioritizing your inner state over external circumstances because you now understand that the outer world is simply a reflection of your energy. But the mission is not only about personal gain. It is about contribution. As your energy becomes stronger, it naturally influences your environment, your community, your work, and your relationships. By mastering your energy, you uplift others without forcing it. By stepping into alignment, you inspire those around you to awaken to their own potential. The mission is to live visibly as proof that quantum consciousness works, that life responds when your inner world is aligned with your highest vision. It is to embody the principle that your energy is too strong to be ignored, and in doing so, create a ripple effect that transforms more than just your life. Practically, this means dedicating yourself to consistent energy practices, intentional creation, and self-mastery. It means noticing when your energy drops, and taking immediate steps to recalibrate. It means refusing to settle for old habits, negative cycles, or low-frequency relationships. It means consciously choosing alignment, clarity, and power every day. Emotionally, it means embracing your courage to step into the unknown, to face old fears, and to break free from societal conditioning that tells you to play small. Spiritually, it means trusting the unseen, the field, the universe, or call it God, source, or consciousness, that is always responding to your energy. And finally, the mission is to act now. Stop waiting for the perfect moment, the right opportunity, or external validation. Your energy is ready. Your alignment is ready. Your reality is ready to be shaped. Step forward with clarity, intention, and unwavering focus. Practice the exercises that anchor your power. Observe the subtle signals. Trust the synchronicities. Move as though your future is already here. Because in the quantum field, it is. The world is waiting for you to claim your energy. Your life is waiting for you to step into your power. And the universe is waiting to respond. The mission is not theoretical, it is immediate, urgent, and yours to embrace. Stand in your energy. Direct it with conscious intention. Transform your reality. Inspire others. Live as proof that energy shapes existence. Let the world witness the undeniable force that you are. The time is now. Your energy is too strong to ignore, and the mission is to use it fully, unapologetically, and intentionally, every single day. Step into it, and everything changes. Now it's your turn. Take a deep breath, feel your energy rising, and commit to stepping fully into your power. Practice the methods, align your inner state, and watch as your reality begins to respond. Share your transformation, inspire others, and don't wait another moment. Your energy is too strong to ignore, and the universe is already answering. Start today, because your future self is waiting for you to claim it.